Okay, so it comes in a box with no instructions. There's two types of pieces. There's these, which are the cross brace bits, and then these where the bottles actually sit. I've started putting it together here. The cutting on these is shocking. Like you can see there where they've gone two passes, two chisels. It's not level. Pretty much all of these I've had to widen these slots because otherwise, I mean, you can see there, it's at the top there. It should be all the way down. I can't get this to go down any further, so I'm gonna have to take it off and make it wider. The tolerances are just too tight, and sometimes they're just completely misaligned. Apart from that, you know, it does feel sturdy. I'm not going to glue it or anything because it's so, the friction fit of it is so tight. But I definitely can recommend having a hammer and a chisel that is nice and sharp, so you can just trim off like a 0.5 millimeter along the edges of most of these, and then it will go together a lot nicer. And it's still going to be really solid because the weight of the bottles are going to be pushing down. I intend to get one shelf that's going to be shorter than the others, so I'm going to do something like that, where I'm going to cut a new groove and just move it across so I can store some shorter bottles on the top, and that should be pretty easy. I can almost just, you know, wedge them on there and that'll be fine, and that'll be at the back and I won't see it. And this one I'll put in the groove properly, so it'll be something like that. But that will be nice and steady. That's not going to go anywhere. All right, that's everything.